My pot usually has flowers, but it's late in the season. We already pulled them out.
Long line of traffic. There's always accidents here. Like, always. I've seen so many accidents through here. I've seen an accident here where they have hit right there, that corner right there, right at my edge of my hill. And I guess the lady fell asleep or something, and she hit that corner there, and instead of braking, she hit the gas, and she flew all this hill right here, and she flew over and hit like right here, and then flew again and landed like on the other side of my mailbox there. And then there was another accident here a while back. The owner of one of the it's a tire place. It's up the road, just up the road a little bit. A lady that used to live right across, the owner of that house, she was trying to turn, and this man, I guess, didn't see, and he tried to go to the median. And also, instead of, he was coming just too fast, he couldn't brake, that he went over my hill also, landed right here, flew the whole way and landed here, and then stopped about right here. There was parts everywhere. Oh, there's actually 3 cars involved. I guess it's the one over there, that one, and that one, and this one right here, my finger right there. And the reason the fire truck comes is because in case they need like the jaws of life to open up the door, or any other reasons. But now they block my view. The thing was that the school bus was there and dropping off kids, and I think she tried to avoid the school bus because I was sitting right here, but I didn't have my phone on. And I think she tried to avoid these school hours. And these people don't pay attention. And because it's school hours, everybody's going off to the school up the road to pick up the kids. They're not paying attention, and it's so busy at this hour that it can cause a domino effect. On this mess here will be here for a couple hours. It's a constant thing. Here comes the ambulance, so there must be people hurt. Yeah, blocking my driveway. Oh, hopefully nobody's hurt here. Yeah, but somebody is. They're pulling out the stretcher. Somebody must be really hurt. And the bad part is that the one that might be at fault, I don't think it's actually her, maybe not her, because her car is not really damaged. It's from the back side, it is. But I think it's the first car that we saw over there, because he's the one that banged into her. He was the one that didn't slow down. And then the other one hit the other one. It's funny because I heard it. I was sitting out here, but I had just got up and went in, and I heard the noise, and my cat and the dog, they just jumped up, and I looked around. I looked outside, but I didn't really pay attention. I shut the door, and my son came down and said, "Did you hear that?" He says, I said, "Yeah." I said, "But I don't see anything." And I look out, and I see cars. I'm like, "Well, geez, I heard it, but I didn't, really pay attention." But we usually hear it. We hear accidents through here. Oh, it's a constant thing. Every month there's 2, 3. I would say there's an everyday accident through this whole road. This whole road. Because there's so much going on in this road. There's only one road. Basically, it's the main road to get to the schools, to get to the next town, to get to the other side of town that way. This road this way will take you up north, actually. Look at the car. I'm not sure why the fire truck is here. Look at the traffic all the way down there. And I did not grab my mic because I was in a hurry. And it's cloudy and rainy. It's not raining right now though. Look at that traffic. Terrible. And usually it's school hours. I've actually seen, oh boy. I actually saw an accident here a while back. A young girl was trying to turn here, and because the traffic is so bad through here, especially in the morning, she tried to turn here, but the cars actually blocked her in, and she could not slow down enough to do the turn right here. And she just tried to turn. She was a 16-year-old girl, and she turned right here, and she landed on top of that, this way, on top of that flower bed there. That's not my part of my yard, but the flower bed belongs to this trailer park. So I looked and I saw what happened, and I said, you know what, it's like 5:36 in the morning. I'm not going out. I ended up sitting back down, and then my conscience got to me, and I said, I better go see, they're all right. I come out to look, and I asked her, I yelled from far away because I was too afraid to get near it and see anything. I was just too scared. And I asked if they were okay. And she said that she was okay, but she couldn't get out. So I had to help her out the door. I had to open her door and help her get out. And it was snowing really, really bad. And that hour in the morning, she's a young girl, 16-year-old. She was scared. And let's go back. Let's go back and see what's going on with the guy up here. Oh, hopefully I don't slip here because I'm in slippers. Yeah, they're taking the man. He's hurt. It might not, I don't know whose really fault it is. We'll see. Maybe I'll be nosy and ask the girl if she's okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened?
You think there was a chain reaction of rear ends? Because there was a bus dropping kids off, and there was a car ahead of me that had their turn signal on, and it looked like that they were gonna turn back by like that little drive over here. So it looked like they were gonna pass the bus. Yeah, they didn't pass, but like I don't think they passed the bus, but yeah, and then I was gonna go and take off, and then I heard bam, and then
They hit you.
yeah, the person behind me got hit, and then I got hit from that guy. So we think it was just like a chain reaction of events. Hello, you here to tow my car? Awesome. But so my car isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Pretty much what happened to mine is it just got the bumper messed up back there.
But thank God you're okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine physically.
Yeah, well, good thing. Well, good luck. Hopefully everything works out and gets better for you. Well, they're gonna take your car now. Let's see how I climb this hill. Well, there you go. We got some info. What info? I don't know. Because she doesn't even know what happened. But she got hit. Poor girl. Oh, she's stuck there. I guess she's waiting for someone or she's either gonna go with them. They're towing her car. Her car don't look bad, but I don't know. I didn't see the back. We'll see it in a minute when they move it. They had the news station one year come out here because I guess somebody had gotten killed or something. And this road here, how there's so many accidents and they've done nothing about it. You know, no lights, no, you know, somehow to slow cars down, or maybe put a light, you know, where, because there's a school here. It's a school up the road. Look at that traffic. It goes all the way down. They're actually going pretty quick, but I think it's because it's school hours and because the these garage companies are right in town right here. Oh, they're both the same company, huh? I know there's a towing company. There's a whole bunch of towing companies here. There's some through here also. Oh, it's terrible. The sick guy, they still haven't taken him. He's still there. He's probably not that hurt. But I think he might be an older man, so that's probably why they're taking him. And he was limping. Oh, traffic finally moving. Oh, they're really going quick this time. Yeah, you see, there were 3 cars. You can see the other one out there. I thought there was only 2, but there was 3. I mean, I could go on and on and on about accidents here. I've seen too many. Well, yeah, the news station came out, and I thought at that point they were gonna do something about it. You know, because the news came out. They wanted to investigate more, and they didn't come out with with the accidents. You know, they came out because they knew there was just too many accidents through here. But nothing ever got done. I don't even know if they put it through the news or not. I don't remember. But yeah, nothing ever get done. And if you see, there's a blinking light way out there. Way out there. That's a school bus. And those kids are gonna get home late. But here, not too long ago, on that hill right there, right there, where that truck is going, there was a Columbine. One of those, I think that's what you call them. Those tractor thingies. They look like caterpillars or something, like spiders. They're called columns or Columbine. I can't remember. But oh, look at that. It's pretty. Horses. Is it a horse? Yeah, it looks like for cattle. Part cattle, and I think it's part house. Yeah, the Columbine was huge, and it went right up the road. It went up the hill. I mean, it made a mess. It tore up the whole yard there, and because that thing, they're so big. And it hit the light pole, I think. Now that I have actually pictures of that, I will look for it. And maybe I'll put the pictures on here to show you.
I could not find the pictures, but this is from the news.
It's a good thing that they're moving pretty quick here. Thank God that they're okay, you know. For the most part, they looked like everyone was okay. But because it was school hours, and because even though the bus wasn't here, but it's school hours, and there was a bus, you can say, technically involved because it was because he was stopped here. That's the reason all these rescues came out, just in case, because this is a stop for the bus. Oh, they're directing traffic. That's why it's moving. Look at that. You see how, let's see how they're using the slow sign there? So he's letting them know they can pass. And then you got the other guy over there having to stop also. Poor girl, everything's gone, everyone's leaving, and she's still sitting there. Oh, I would have had her came in and wait inside. It is cold, but well, I don't. I ignore it when there's accidents because I don't want to see. There's been too many, and people have died through here so many times, and it just, some of these accidents are terrible. I saw one actually it was right there. Right there where that truck is passing, right there, right where the pole kind of is, right there. This big truck, it had big tires, something like that, but a little older. And they had big tires. It was one of those monster trucks. And he tried to avoid a car that was stopped right here that was gonna turn in here. And he was trying to avoid it, to hit it, because I guess he didn't see, you know, that it was stopped. Everyone was stopped. He had no choice but to go, like I said, let's see. He had no choice but to go over that piece. Did you see the bus? See that girl, that bus just passed through here, but she couldn't get off. She had to wait till the bus went around. And well, right there where the bus is at, you can see the edge, how all that mud there, because they try to cross. When somebody stopped here to turn, they'll try to go around them, and sometimes it doesn't go too well, and you can tell that there was an accident there. Something happened there because of the mud that's there. But yeah, the monster truck hit that corner there because it tried to avoid all the traffic, and it went up the hill. And the funny thing is that I was standing right here watching everything, and I couldn't believe my eyes. Everything was like going in slow motion because this truck was so big, so massive. It ended up going up the hill. Because it was so big, it flipped up in the air. It like literally did a whole flip up in the air because it was going so fast. And the car that was in front was a small car. It was a really small car. And let's see the damage that it did to this car. It was a small car, and the back bed of the truck actually got to hit the car that was in front when it did that flip. But good thing that, see, it didn't do really nothing to this car. I don't know why she didn't take it. I really don't know why, but I guess for insurance purposes. And it did a little bit of damage to her, but the way the other cars was, the other one was pretty bad. But maybe the car's not running. Who knows? I don't know what really is wrong. I don't think it's actually working anymore, because remember that the two kids that were helped move the car. They pushed it off to the side of the road. But yeah, I saw that truck. I was talking about the truck. The truck ended up hitting with the it ended up upside down. It did a flip up in the air, and the bed of it hit the back end, like, you know, the back end of the little car here, and squashed the whole back end. And the guy was so lucky that was in that car, because it was such a small car, and he had just kind of pulled up a little bit because the other car had already passed, so it pulled up a little bit, and it only got to get the trunk end of the car. Thank God, because it would have really killed him if it would have landed on him. So yeah, I've seen some, and that one happened right in front of my eyes. And I think there was another one. In fact, I have video. I think I have pictures or video of one where I have no clue how this even happened. But a car ended up on top of all that bed, on top of all that stuff that's there, right behind that sign. It ended up on top of the fence and everything. It was like floating on top of it. Well, I guess it's all gone. I had to come back out and record this. Look at the girl. She's still waiting there. She's the first one that actually got hit. Poor girl. And she's sitting there. Look at her. She just got in an accident, and she's sitting there reading a book. Oh my God. Poor girl. Well, she's okay, but I'm sure she's traumatized. You gotta be. And they're just sitting there waiting with her. They can't leave till everyone's gone. They can't just leave her there. And she must have actually probably denied a ride or help or anything, because she's probably waiting on her family to come and get her.